Device management. Right after you log into our portal, and I'm demonstrating everything on our development because this is coming out next week, on the top of the login screen you see the screen section that you can minimize or open, and you will see your devices here. The grayscale devices are offline, and this one is online. And when something is online, you can remotely manage this device, rename, rotate, set the volume, etc. You can also create a device group and say that my devices, and drag and drop devices into that device group. So I drag and drop these two devices. Here you can see that out of the two devices, one is online and one is offline in that group. If you go and check it, it's like that. If you right click on the screen, you can go to the screen information, and you can see that this is a Windows device. What version of Windows is it installed on that one, CPU information, network information, and all the details. But our interface or our system, which is a multi-tenant, which is a multi platform system, you don't see difference between an Android device and a Windows device. They look the same, and you manage them on the same way. Let's right click on this device and go to the device info. So here you can see that this is online. 4 CPU cores are running, 4 GB RAM it has. And if you go to the device analytics, you will see that this device has been up and running just for a while. But if I switch over to the, I don't know, last or to this month, then it is running here today, and it was running in that period. Let's go to the last 1 hour. It was up and running fine. The CPU temperature is absolutely fine. Let's scroll down a little bit. Number of threads, graphics. The graphic analysis is coming. It is already supported on Android devices. That shows that what is the frame per second of FPS of rendering the content. Memory usage by the application and by the system, storage, available storage, number of errors happening on the device. I go back to the home screen. I go out of this device group, and there is a device which was, and you can see here that this is an Android device, Android 7.1. Running in full HD resolution, and it has 8 CPU cores, and it was doing face analytics. So if I go to the audience settings, audience statistics, and I create a long history and I show this, it will be in a different account. Let me just go and switch over to a different account, to this meeting room account, and there will be more devices running analytics, audience analytics. So if I just select a large range and I show them, then you can see that on 25th of March and April how many people were in front of the device. You can have multiple preset statistics. So here you can see that there were much more males in front of the device than females, or age distribution, age distribution per asset. So in case of this JPEG file, in case of that JPEG file, how many males and females were in front of the device. Gender distribution, that on these days there were much more males than females. Let me just switch over back to the demo account. The home screen. So I can tag devices. So for example, I can say that this is an Android device. And I can search for device names. So if I just enter SIR from the surface, it will list 3 devices. If I search for Android, not in the name, but Android in the tags, it finds only this one. And to the search result, I can connect a content, I can manipulate them based on the search results. And you can also create a search folder, and you just drag and drop a content to the search folder. When you add the new device, you just have to come press the plus button at the screen. You enter the 4-digit code that you can see on the screen. You select a license order. There can be different packages, so I can add to the free package, and I just add the name and save it. Of course it won't happen because there is no ABCD device ready for registration. I can go and go to the list view, and I can also manage these devices in a different format. So you can short the devices based on uptime and other parameters. Let's go back to the home screen and continue with the loops.